In the gang who had scale extra, and because of that he thought he was better than you. Every day after school you'd go round there to play it, hoping to compete for some kind of championship, but it always took about 15 billion hours to set the track up, and even when you did, the thing never seemed to work.
Half man, half biscuit, oh yeah. This takes a little bit of explaining, but it's worth it. What follows is a very special TV event. The story goes something like this. Deep in the heart of British popular music, away from all the nits on top of the pops and the fly-by-night no-hopers on the cover of the Melody Maker, there operates one of the nation's neglected national treasures. If Half Man, Half Biscuit only made their quirky, defiant LPs, 6 in the last 12 years, it'd still be a great thing. But the fact that a goodly proportion of their songs are about sport makes them pretty much Under the Moon's favourite band, bar none. Now, they have steadfastly refused to flog their ass on TV, but tonight I'm delighted to say they're here with us in the studio. Before they treat us to the first of tonight's numbers, here's my idea of Half Man, Half Biscuit's top 10 sports songs. At number 10 in Half Man, Half Biscuit's all-time sports song top 10 is their tribute to snooker's most famous referee, the Len Ganley Stance. At 9, a fond remembrance of a great West Indian spinner, Headley Verity S. At 8, we spin back to the golden days of ITV Saturday afternoon sport and Dickie Davis Eyes. And at 7, in Half Man, Half Biscuit's all-time top 10 sports songs, the magnificent Dead Men Don't Need Season Tickets. At 6, one for all you tennis fans, Outbreak of Vitas Gayulitis. At 5, the first of 2 tributes to the football greats of Eastern Europe, I was a teenage armchair Honved fan. At 4, recollections of a rare sighting of former England test spinner who lost a load of toes in a bizarre boating accident. Fucking hell, it's Fred Titmus. At number 3 in Half Man, Half Biscuit's greatest ever sports songs, their second foray into the concrete and cabbage world of communist football, All I Want for Christmas is a Dukla Prague away kit. At number 2, a paean to all those lonely nights spent watching Tranmere Rovers. Friday night and the gates are low. And at number 1 in our list of Half Man, Half Biscuit's greatest sports songs, their response to Three Lions, Paintball's Coming Home. Not off. OK, that's the chart, and Thrill of Thrills, Half Man, Half Biscuit, have agreed to play the top 2 songs. In true Miss World fashion, they'll do them in reverse order. So, unworthy ones, bow your heads for a Titanic TV debut, Half Man, Half Biscuit.
When I had my loft converted back into a loft, the neighbours came around and scoffed and called me retro. But they are the type who never used to go to the match until their family thing got big in the late 80s. Dad's a steward in the stand, brace of comps in his hand. Newman run the creche while home defeats by Jeanette Desch in the Lux Familiar Cup, rendered pointless. Stick a burger in my mouth, shove a seat beneath my ass, find a shirt and a shorts and socks, with the keeper's sweating jocks, point a gun down at your foot. Am I supposed to be at home? Friday night and the gates are low and it's raining. The bastard slip of a sun's ruined my weekend. So you came and went 'cause on crack 3 million was spent. And if Josh wants a 5-man tent, there must be forfeits. Starman says bye-bye, and now you're reaching for the sky. Sit back, relax, and watch us die of entertainment. Beyonce said that it was fun, even though the others weren't. I can't stand anymore, 'cause I can't stand anymore. You were blind, but you will see. Tonight's attendance 1, 2, 3. Friday night and the gates are low and it's raining. The bastard slip of a sub's ruined my weekend. Friday night and I just love complaining. And no, I haven't got anything better to do.
Half man, half biscuit. This time it's the mighty paintballs coming home.
They've got the whole world in their house. They've got the whole wide world in their house. They've got the whole world in their house to see the new conservatory. They go 10-pin bowling after work. They go 10-pin bowling after work. They go 10-pin bowling after work, and they get married on a Caribbean beach. They've got a German Shepherd, dog called Prince. They've got a German Shepherd, dog called Prince. They've got a German Shepherd, dog called Prince, 'cause the one called Sheba died. They know where things are in B&Q. They know where things are in B&Q. They know where things are in B&Q. And they've got the Joy of Sex video. If I were a linesman, I would execute defenders who applauded my offsides. They were due on the crystal measure. They were due to go on the crystal measure. They were due on the crystal maze, but they got mugged in Florida. They went up in a hot air balloon. They declared their love in a hot air balloon. Yeah, they drank champagne in a hot air balloon and had a row on New Year's Eve. They've got nothing but total respect for. They've got nothing but total respect for. They've got nothing but total respect for Annie Lennox. And if I'd have known they were coming, I'd have slashed me wrists.
Oh, 99 4 under the moon.
Welcome back to Under the Moon. Keep your calls pouring in now. If you were in any doubt as to just how big and influential Half Man, Half Biscuit are, this is the Rough Guide to European Football, just about the most comprehensive book on the great game. I read you now from the part about going to see Dukla Prague play. Let's face it, visitors don't come to Dukla for the football. They come because this classic old communist outfit were featured on, this is Liverpool Underground band, but in fact we of course know the Wirral Underground band, Half Man, Half Biscuit song, All I Want for Christmas is a Dukla Prague away kit. There you have it in writing. I've been joined now on the bench by Half Man, Half Biscuit's top man, I suppose I was going to have to call you, Nigel. How you doing?
All right.
Good. You support, this is part of our nationwide special, you support Tranmere Rovers.
Indeed, yeah.
So which has been the greater burden, being a Half Man, Half Biscuit for 12 years or following Tranmere Rovers?
Well, it's much the same, to be honest.
Go on.
Underachieving and all that, you know. But I think, you know, these two here, I mean, I can identify more with these two.
Yeah.
Than anything else. You know, you're thinking, oh, I wonder who's, you know, going to be and stuff like that. And, I mean, I've seen Simon Royce playing in goal, Southend. I've been down to Root Hall, in fact. You know,
Yeah.
I've been there. We've lost 1-0, I think. We were both going for promotion one year in the early 90s. I remember going down there and, you know, it's like you go all that way and you think, why have you bothered and stuff like that. But, you know.
And Tranmere, of course, this weekend set a new record for the entire history of British football, I think it's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah, and a typical one at that.
What did they do?
They drew, I think it was they've drawn 5 consecutive league games 0-0.
They have been, their last 5 league games have ended 0-0.
Yeah. Well, we've drawn 7, we've actually gone 7 games.
With draws?
Yeah, without conceding, I think.
Oh, yeah, but it's the 5-0-0.
Yeah.
So if you were a fan and you'd followed them around, that's 7.5 hours without seeing any kind of goal whatsoever, which is pretty fantastic. Do you have any influence at the club? Can you get John Aldridge to play?
Well, I still think he should.
Yeah.
At least a half, you know. But
I'll tell you for why. He's about 3 goals short of being your leading goal scorer of all time, isn't he?
Yeah.
And that means he would then, if he got those goals, he would be the leading goal scorer at 2 different clubs. He's already Oxford's, I think. And that won't ever be broken if he would do it. And I suppose have they got any famous fans, Tranmere?
Not really. Certain broadsheets might tell you Elvis Costello is, but he's a Liverpool fan, I think.
You're not having that, no? All right then, okay.
I've never seen him at Bury or Rochdale, you know, stuff like that.
No, I'm sure you haven't. All right, let's get back to the calls then. We've got our full panel of guests. Ben, you're next. What do you got to tell us?